Welcome to Animal Wonders. I'm Jessie. We are currently standing in front of what we call the Rainforest Room, and this is the home of one very special furry friend of ours named Otis. Otis is a lesser anteater, also called a tamandua or tamandua, and they are an interesting and unusual animal from their nose to their tail. They're found in Central and South America in and around rainforests. Tamanduas have specialized adaptations that allow them to eat termites hiding in tunnels inside termite mounds. Their mouth is long and slender, with a 16-inch long tongue used to slurp up the little bugs. However, they have an unmovable jaw, no teeth, and their mouth only opens the width of a pencil. Their unusual mouth is perfect for eating bugs in thin tunnels or large swarms, and they also enjoy licking up the squishy insides of fruits like papaya and avocado. If you look at Otis, next thing your eyes might be drawn to is his large claws. His front arms are extremely strong and allow him to climb easily through the trees. He has one large finger and claw with a smaller claw on either side. These claws are great for gripping onto tree bark for quick and agile climbing, and they're also excellent for peeling open fruit and digging right into the hard sides of termite mounds. Anteaters are known for, well, ant eating. But how do ants protect themselves from predators like these in the wild? We found a super fun way to explore just that. The Ants is a video game backed by a ton of animal and ecosystem research. One of the coolest features is how realistic all of the ants are. We loved getting to see species like the gold armor ant and the golden spiny ant up close without having to travel to the Amazon or Australia. In the game, different animals have different gaming characteristics. For example, the Reapmaster ant is one of the most powerful in the game, and the Gold Armor ant is an essential helper for beginners that can be unlocked during the 7 days login event. A huge component of gameplay is designing your own anthill, and there are a ton of options and a lot of freedom to do so. There's also a cool insect system that gets unlocked at higher levels. This option lets you hatch eggs of other insects and gain bonuses in development and competition. And starting April 8th, you can sign in for the new season Race of Champions Vast Jungle to compete with your alliances. The Ants is celebrating its 3rd anniversary, and they're giving away a ton of cool features and rewards in the game as part of the celebration. Just download or log into the game and enter the redeem code ANTS2024 to get 100 consecutive Supreme draws to help you acquire powerful Reapmaster and Slim Arched ants that can safeguard the development of your kingdom. Otis might be considered an enemy predator in the ants game, but here at Animal Wonders, we know him as an incredible individual and ambassador for his species. Tamanduas are well known for their powerful and dangerous claws. When they feel threatened, they stand up tall on their back feet and raise their front arms wide, showing off their intimidating defense. They also let out an awful odor that smells like skunk spray to warn off whatever startled them. If you corner a tamandua on the ground, they will back up against a tree and show off their claws. And if they aren't left alone, they can jump onto the offender and use their claws to protect themselves. At the very end of Otis, you'll see his long, curling tail. He has a prehensile tail, meaning he can curl it around a branch and hold on. Tamanduas can support their full weight with their tail, and you can often see them hanging upside down, eating some delicious fruit dangling off of the end of a branch. They've even been known to raid beehives, using all of their specialized adaptations to climb out onto a tree limb, hang upside down, tear into the nest with their claws, and lick up the bee larvae hidden inside. Even though Otis is full of amazing anteater adaptations, caring for a lesser anteater is no easy task. All of these characteristics that make Otis who he is are also what make him challenging to care for. Since lesser anteaters have such powerful arms and claws, they can easily dig through ceilings and walls, like you can see he did back there. They are especially interested in crevices and cracks that might be hiding a little bug. If there's a tiny hole anywhere to be found, Otis will be sure to dig into it, making it into a huge hole and a huge mess. He doesn't bother himself with anything else besides smelling, digging, and exploring more things to smell, dig into, and eat. Most of the time, he sleeps the day away and is awake at night, and they are considered nocturnal. But he'll also often wake up during the day and actively explore, eat, and play like he's doing right now. When he does settle down, he likes to curl up in cozy spaces and tuck his head under his arm, turning into a little round furry ball. His favorite places to sleep are curled up with a blanket in his hanging milk crate or at the very top of a branch in the corner by the ceiling. He becomes so small that it's often hard to even tell he's there, which would really help him to hide in the trees of a forest. My hope is to one day see a Tamandua in the wild. Have you ever seen a Tamandua in the wild? Let me know in the comments. A huge thanks to Otis for sharing his amazing adaptations with us, and to the Ants Underground Kingdom game for sponsoring this video. To get in on the fun and the special anniversary gift packs, download the Ants today and use code ANTS2024 to get started. Thanks everyone, bye!